Good morning. In this video, I'm going to go over how I would introduce a puzzling question or an anchoring phenomena to our students for the first time. I have decided to organize everything in my modules because I found it difficult to try to have things in lots of different places. So for me, I'll start the day by asking students to go to our module for the day. And in my class, I ask students to get a variety of different materials. So they'll need a blank piece of paper and a pencil today. And their due now task is to watch this video on how to insert a picture from Chromebook into Google Slides. And they're going to be doing that when they submit their models. Once class gets started, I will say something like, "So I've been wondering about something. I heard about this person named Ben. And he is extraordinary. He has the ability to do something that most of us can't do. So I want you to watch this video. And as we watch it, I want you to be thinking about, what do you see? What do you think? And what do you wonder? What's going on?" And then I would play the video, etc. After the video stops, I would say, I would like to give you all a little bit more time to process what we're seeing. So please open up your digital notebook to page 3. On page 3, you are going to find another version of this video, same video, rather. Then I want you to watch the video one more time. What else do you observe in this video? List those observations on the post it on page 3. Then I want you to ask questions. What are you wondering about? I have so many questions that I want to know more about. I would like to hear what your questions are. Please write that down. I'm going to give you 10 minutes to complete this task by yourselves. I'm going to ask that you turn off your camera. We will all mute ourselves. And let's come back ready to talk about what we see, think, and wonder in the video in 10 minutes. Okay, then I would turn off my video, set a timer. All right, so let's make some observations and inferences, and let's list some of our questions. In science, it's critical that we make our thinking public. And so we're going to be creating a public record of what we noticed going on with Ben. Okay, and then I would have my teacher slide deck that I can actually modify. And this becomes live because I published this particular website page. I published it to the internet or to the web, and that then allows me to just hit refresh on Canvas. And when I update it somewhere else, it will update it in here. Okay, so now we've got some ideas, some observations, some inferences. We all have experience with sound. Yesterday, I asked you to watch the video where the people in the truck turned their music up so loud that it caused windows in a building to shake. And I also had you watch a video of a guitar where we focused closely in on the guitar strings and we made observations of that. So, thinking about all of the things that we already know about sound, what happens with sound when you're in a closed room and you yell? What happens with sound when you scream into a pillow? We have so many experiences. We're going to take that knowledge and we're going to try to explain how Ben is able to use this sound to see right now. So, what I'm going to have you do is take 10 minutes by yourself. I want you to draw what you think is happening. What's happening when Ben first makes the clicking noise? What happens when that sound hits an object? What's going on when Ben is able to see that sound? I am not looking for right ideas. We will be adding to these drawings over time, but we'll be working as scientists to gather our ideas right now. Once you're done with that drawing, I'm going to ask that you take a picture and insert it into our Google slide deck. And you're going to need to insert a picture of this onto page 4 of your digital notebook. Okay, teacher hat off. So again, 10-minute timer. Once they get here, here is the video if they need to watch it again. Oh, and I just realized I need to move the video so that it's in the front. But anyway, they would be able to watch this video on how to take a screenshot or, sorry, a snapshot and then upload it. And then over here, we have how does Ben use sound to see? They add their name, they'll add an image here. And then just this says, remember, this is a snapshot of your first ideas. We are not aiming for correct answers. We'll make our drawings better and more accurate as we learn more. And there are many different ways to show your theories. It is so critical that you do not correct anything that they offer. You will shut them down and you will lose an incredible opportunity to get at student thinking and really help them use evidence to update what they currently think. Again, when they say something like, well, I think that the sound is a thing, it's matter and that sound is pushing on something or, whatever it is, just say, oh, okay. So then tell me more about that. How could we draw that? What might that look like? These are only questions. There are no wrong answers because it's their thinking. There's nothing wrong with their thinking. It just may need to be adapted as time moves on, just like all science thinking has been adapted as we gather more evidence. So they will insert a picture of their drawing here. And then they're going to be comparing their models. And notice I'm not giving a lot of time, and the emphasis is on a drawing. If you could use as few words as possible, what would you see as happening? Or what would you show as happening? Then in their breakout rooms, they're going to be comparing what they came up with. So I might say something like, as science thinkers, we all have different ways of showing what we think is happening. And there is no wrong way to show. In fact, it's critical that we have a diverse perspective of how we might represent some of these ideas. And there are going to be some similarities. So as you go around and share what you have done in your drawing to explain how Ben can see with sound, I want you to be thinking about what is similar in your drawings. What are similar ways, or how did you all decide how to show sound? What are some ideas about how the sound is moving or how the sound is changing over time? What similarities do you see? Please go through and look at the models that you, the people in your team, and the other people in our class have created. And I'm going to ask that you share what those similarities are. We'll be using that to build a model together tomorrow. And then in closing, I would ask students to add to their model if they heard anything or if they got some ideas that they felt inspired by that they thought were accurate, have them add to their model. Again, that's not cheating. That is using your science community. That is using our collective knowledge as collateral and as a resource. And all of those things are critical in science learning in an ambitious classroom. So here you go. Here's a little bit more. And then boom, they would just turn it in. So that will complete day 1 of introducing the models. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if it's helpful and then I'll make more. All right. Have a great day today.